Okay, guys, I have you guys propped up, so if the phone falls, I'm sorry. But hello, you guys, my name is Perella. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. This is going to be my 22 and 23 pregnancy update. I have all my stuff listed here. I even is prepared for next week too. I am technically 24 weeks pregnant in a day because today's Tuesday, so I'm late. Before we get into the update, I will say that been recovering from the flu. This is why this update is late. Um, so I'm just gonna go into 23 or 22 weeks, and then I'll tell you more in 23 weeks with the flu and everything like that. Okay, so for 23 weeks pregnant, your baby is the size of a spaghetti squash and is as long as your baby is as long as 11.42 inches and weighs about 1.05 pounds. 1 pound like a bag of sugar. Pick up a bag of sugar, that's how much your baby weighs, which is kind of a cool reference. Your baby's hair is visible on the head, back, ears, shoulders, and forehead. Your baby might be able to hear you from the outside, so it can recognize your voice. They can recognize your partner's voice, dogs, siblings. Your ba- your ba- wait, hold on. Your baby sleeps better your baby might sleep better with a sound machine. Just because like they hear all the noise that's going on. So if you have a sound machine, it might sound similar to like your room. Sorry, I'm out of breath. A layer of fat is forming underneath your baby's skin. Your baby's eyes are fully formed but still closed. If you are having a boy, the testicles are starting to descend into the scrotum. That's pretty much what's going on for the baby. Your baby's eyes are still closed. They can hear you now. They can hear your partner. They can hear everybody else. Your baby's putting on some more fat, so their skin is still like translucent colored still. Okay, so that's pretty much what's going on for baby for 22 weeks pregnant. Okay, for you, your uterus is now about an inch above your belly button. You are 5 months pregnant. You have 4 months to go. Your feet can grow due to hormones. Your hormones can also be making you clumsier. So you might be running into stuff more. Your sense of gravity is off. Your sense of depth perception's off. So your hormones might be making you. All that stuff might be going off, off due to your hormones. People may notice that you're pregnant now, may notice that you actually have a belly and come up to you and be like, are you pregnant? How far along are you? People might start doing that now. I know they started doing that last week. People definitely know that I'm pregnant now. Symptoms that you might be experiencing for 22 weeks is heartburn, indigestion, I think is how you say it, constipation, fatigue or dizziness, leg cramps, stretch marks, and spider veins. Now, if you don't know what spider veins are, I'll probably show you on my stomach because I have them on my stomach. You can get them on your back of your thighs, and they're very uncomfortable from what I've been told. For 23 weeks. So, before I start with the 23 weeks, I am still recovering from the flu. I got the flu. I went to the hospital. I passed out due to dehydration and low blood pressure. And the one thing that they were concerned about is my heart rate kept going up really high. So they did an EKG. It came out normal, but it also came out with what is it called? The rhythm was off, because of how high my natural wow, I can't speak today. My natural heart rate is high, but it was higher than normal. Your heart rate should not match your baby's heart rate, is what I was told. They took a lot, trigger warning, they took lots of bloods. I have lots of blood, like labs. I have a bruise here where I passed out. They put the IV in there. They tried putting the IV right 2 times right here. They drew blood. They drew blood right there. So I'm very sore. I'm not throwing up anymore. I got medication for that. My face, I'm still having like allergic reaction, like a delayed allergic reaction from the medication that they gave me. So I have a doctor's appointment today to get that looked at. I don't know if you guys can tell. But yeah, I'm getting that looked at to make sure it's nothing serious. The flu is not fun during pregnancy whatsoever. Baby looks great. Now, I am gonna drop what the baby is because when I was doing my update on TikTok, if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, it's just my name, Morella Dean. I dropped the gender because of how like nauseous and sick I was. I didn't feel good. The gender of this baby is a girl, so I will be having 4 girls and 1 little boy. But with that being said, I'm feeling okay right now. I'm recovering. Like I said, I have a doctor's appointment. Everything looks good. They're going to check my heart. They're going to check my blood pressure, make sure everything's good with that. So yeah, I just wanted to give that update for myself before I get into the 23 update for you guys. Okay, so 23-week pregnancy update. Your baby is the size of a large mango and is as long as 12.05 inches long and weighs about 1.25 pounds. Your baby can hear you in sounds from the outside, like your voice, your partner's. Your baby's digestive system moves like waves. Your baby is practicing swallowing, like swallowing the amniotic fluid. Your baby's kicks are getting stronger, so you might feel your baby's kicks get stronger, like you can feel them on the outside, you can feel them more now. You might feel your baby in your ribs, which is, I would say, is very uncomfortable. Your baby's eyes are still closed, but they're starting to move. So even though that your baby's eyes are closed, they're just starting to look like this. They can detect light, so if you shine a flashlight on your stomach, they can detect light even though that their eyes are shut, which I think is kind of cool. You could also play like a little game with your stomach, like poke your stomach and see if your baby pokes back. If you eat a certain meal, you can decide, hey, is my baby more active with this? If it's not, like, you can start picking up on those things now that your baby is moving more in your womb. Your baby's blood vessels in their lungs are growing and expanding. Your baby should double its weight over the next 4 weeks. Your baby's skin is saggy since it's still, so your baby's skin is still saggy, so like it's still growing saggy since it's growing a lot faster than the fat. So your baby's growing a lot faster than it's able to pack on pounds, so that's why their skin is still a little saggy, They don't have a whole lot of baby fat on them right now. At 23 weeks pregnant, or at 23 weeks, your baby's organs and bones are visible through their skin. So, now I've heard of babies surviving at 22 weeks and 23 weeks. Yes, it's a very, very slim, very, very slim, very, very scary. Would not recommend it if you can not have your baby that early. But their bones are fusing together now. Like, they look like my hand, if that makes sense. They look like a human, more like a human, if that makes sense. Okay, so that was just for the baby at 23 weeks. For you are 6 months pregnant. You only have 3 months to go. You might have skin discoloration, like a dark line, which is called LINEA-NIGRA. It's like the line in your stomach that's dark. Your nipples might be dark. Your armpits might be dark. Your lips might be dark. You can have skin discoloration, which is normal in pregnancy. For symptoms for 23 weeks is fetal movement activity. So you might be feeling your baby move a lot more. Obviously, I'm getting short out of breath, shortness of breath, bloating, snoring, gum bleeding, and tingling in the hands. Which tingling in the hands, it could be due to carpal tunnel, And I have that. I do get tingling in my hands, but I also have arthritis, so that could be why. And you're gonna be starting. You will be getting more stretch marks. You might itch a little bit. Okay, I would say this about itching. I did have lab work for that. If your hands and palms and feet are itchy during pregnancy and it's not normal for you, like everything just itches to the point where like you can't stand it and you need something to itch your skin. You have to use something else to itch your skin. Definitely talk to your doctor about it because it can do with your liver. I don't remember what it's exactly called, but it can be not a good thing in pregnancy. So definitely bring that up to your doctor. Don't ignore the itching. If like you can't get to go away with a shower or lotion, definitely bring that up to your doctor. My labs look great on that, as far as I know. I'm still waiting on a phone call back from that. But that's pretty much it for 22 and 23 weeks. Now, I am 2 days late just because I did have the flu. But this is technically my belly at 24 weeks, but I have the 24-week and 25-week pregnancy update here, ready to go because I came prepared. But I'm going to show you guys my belly anyways. I'd alert you guys. Okay, we're in my bathroom because it has the best lighting, so this is why you see my countertop. So hopefully you guys can see the belly. That's with my shirt on. I am in, with that being said, these are very like XL, XS petite maternity clothes. A lot of my maternity clothes don't fit me as they are too big. I'm mostly in my pajamas a lot of the time. So me being dressed is mostly for my doctor's appointment. Anyways. Oh, still can't see it. There we go. So like veins, I don't know if you can tell, but like I have like the little spider veins right here. They could be more like stretch marks coming in. So that is technically my belly at 24 weeks and 1 day pregnant. Like I said, I am a little late on this because I had the flu, but I am recovering. I am doing good. I feel better. But that's what my belly looks like. Everybody's belly is going to look different. This is my 5th kid, so maybe my belly might look bigger, it might look smaller, depending. For me, my belly looks small. Not like horribly small, but it looks small to me. But I feel like the baby's measuring pretty good, so I'm not concerned about that. My nausea is underneath control. I have hyperparesis, so that also landed me up in the hospital with the flu, which is no fun. So I do take medication for that. But yeah, don't compare your belly to anybody because every belly is different. Like every person's belly is different depending on how many kids they have, depending on how you carry your baby. Some people might carry in the back, some might carry in the front. Now my placenta is in front, so it's a front-facing in-posterior placenta, which means it's like fat, skin, placenta, baby. So it does take longer for them to find the heartbeat. It takes longer for them to find like her kicks. If I didn't feel her start ticking until like her kicks getting a lot stronger until like just last week. Like I can actually feel her kicks. They're starting to get uncomfortable now. But I'm so happy that I can feel her. I'm telling you guys what she is. Like she's a girl. Like I'm so excited to meet her. We got like 16 weeks to go. So I'm excited in general. But yeah, I hope that's my pregnancy update for 22 weeks and 23-week pregnancy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Bye, you guys.